Hey, Shalom. Let me start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakodash, Double RC Apostles, and those are great millstones. Shalom to hopefully elect. I'm a warrior from the Modesto, California Hebrew Israelite camp. It's late and I'm tired, so I'm going to try and just run something real quick so I can put something in. Hey, you know something I was thinking about, man? You go to Romans. Um, Dang. Is it or is it this one? Oh yeah. Second Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know you not your own selves, how the Yahweh Shai is in you, except you be reprobates. Get out of here with that. What the heck? I don't know why this thing be doing that from this app right here. It's crazy. It says, examine yourself, whether you be in the faith, prove your own selves. Know you not your own selves, how the Yahweh Shai is in you, except you be reprobates. But I trust that you should know that we are not reprobates. A good way, alright, to examine yourself is to watch videos and do videos. You know what I mean? Because you're going into the scriptures and you're tapping into the power and you're reading the words, you know, and you're rehearsing the righteous acts. You're exercising yourself unto godliness. All right, you're exercising yourself unto righteousness. You know, so you know you call upon the names and you're watching videos of brothers that are in the spirit. You know, to keep you in the spirit, and you know, it's good to do these things while we can. Right? Best to do these things while we can. Just says Sirach 2:1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Because there's going to be all kinds of things pulling at you in all kinds of different directions. And it's all demonic attacks, Satan, you know, coming at you in different ways, you know. Sirach 2:2, set thy heart aright, set your mind upon Yahweh Shem Shai, and stay upon Yahweh Shem Shai, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. You know, you're not gonna be perfect, man. That's the thing about this. You gotta pray and hope you're of the elect, because it's a rough process, man. It's a rough process. It leaves souls bitter, you know. It leaves souls stuck, you know, in a bad place, man. And you know, some people end up going, you know, getting their light put out. That happens too, man. So it's serious. It can happen to anybody. That's why you gotta hope and you gotta pray and you gotta believe. You gotta have faith and you gotta fight, man. You gotta stay upon Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You gotta really cleave unto those names and cleave unto that belief. Continue in the things that thou hast learned. You know, you gotta Oh man, brother posted up. Something has to do with IUIC calling out a different name, man. Bro, if you following somebody that changes the name of the Lord, that should be your snap back to reality. If this guy that you're following starts calling upon a different name, which the IUIC been calling upon sea rice for quite some time now. They always be saying that BS. It's in the name of their dang cult, man. But hey, verse 3 said, cleave unto him and depart not away. That's it, man. No matter what gets brought upon you, no matter what comes your way, man, no matter what it is, you gotta stay locked into Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You gotta stay on those names. Ain't no other way. Ain't nobody else can forgive you of your sins out here, man. Ain't nobody else gonna do that. That's Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, bro. That's Yahweh Shai. The Most High and His Son, man. Yahweh Shai gotta cover you. And you can't turn your back on the Lord, man. You can't call upon no other names. You can't be. That's why the Lord gonna destroy Jake, man. Calling on other gods and bro, all throughout the scriptures. You know, that's why the Lord destroys Jake, man. Because they're over here fucking being harlots, man. Being spiritual harlots, man. You over here chasing after other gods, man. Like some maniacs, some madmen. You guys have lost your fucking minds, dude, for real. That thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Because the last end is on his way. It's almost here, man. Like the Lord's right at the doors, man. Jacob's trouble is, this thing. A fire is already kindled. A fire is already kindled here, boy. That's why if you been sitting on the word, man, for years and you still ain't made a move, man, if you don't do something, you gonna fucking die here, dude. You're gonna die here, man. If you have not acted upon, you know, man, and the Lord still got brothers out here. The Lord still got brothers preaching and doing videos. So it's like, man, if you don't take advantage of this while you still can, bro, and just lock in, it's gonna be second Ezra's 9 for you, man. And not the good part, the bad part. And if you don't know about second Ezra's 9, you should go read it. You should definitely read that. It says, in verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Hey, man, just trust in the Lord. Just know that whatever it is, you can handle it, man. The Lord ain't gonna, the Lord can't lie. The Lord can't lie. He's all about His word. You got to think about it. The Most High can do whatever He wants to do. This is the Most High's program, bro. This is Yahweh's program. The Most High do whatever the heck He wants to do. He could destroy everything right now if He wanted to and just remake it. But He's bound to His word, man, because He's righteous. Because He's righteous, bro. And He made, certain promises to certain men. And His Son. He gave His Son all these things. So, the Lord, if you're of the elect, which if you have the understanding, you could be of the elect. So you gotta operate on that level because the elect, this is what the elect will be occupied in. This is what the elect will be doing. The elect will be fighting. at the end of the day, no matter what. It said, whatsoever is brought upon thee, just take it on the chin, man. Whatever it is, you know, can't be that bad, right? Yeah, it could be. But, hey, in the scriptures, it literally tells you ain't gonna give nobody more than they can handle. All right, if you're of the elect, which, like I said, you gotta hope and pray and just do what the scriptures say. Because the Lord's just not gonna belt you like that, you know. Ultimately, it said that the Yahweh Shai came not to condemn the world, you know. The Lord came to save Israel, not condemn Israel, you know. So the elect are gonna be forgiven, pardoned, delivered, set up, crowned, you know, receive the kingdom. It's gonna be all good. It's gonna be all good. But man, if you can understand this, man, and you haven't really moved on it, bro, it's time to move, man. Like, what are you waiting for, bro? There's not never a better time than now. High time to awake out of sleep, as it says in Romans, I believe the 13th chapter. You can read on down. Romans 13. And I'm saying that, you know, you could read these things because if you're somebody that believes, but you're not really active in studying and reading, well, I don't want to read it to you, man. I want you to read it for yourself. You know, if you listen to a video and and maybe a brother might not even be able to go into the scriptures, they're driving or something. It's on the road, and they ain't really able to read scriptures like that, but they'll quote them. Oh, you can look at that and this book and this verse, this book and this verse, this book and this chapter and this verse. You know what I mean? And if you ain't looking it up and reading these things, it's like, well, what are you doing, man? You just listening and then like it's a podcast or something? I don't know. I'm rambling. Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. It's important that you learn as you go through this, and not become bitter, and not become hateful, or malign, or malicious, or, whatever, man. Not become weary, faint. Sometimes you get say, man, we go through a lot of stuff. The Lord puts it on us, man, in our own different ways. Some ways, some brothers get out worse than others, you know. It is what it is. Everybody's going through something. They say all are partakers of the chastisement of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All the elect, you know. Shit, even people in the world are catching hell. We just catch it more with opportunity, and these people are just through. At least if you have the understanding, the Lord is chastising you. You have the ability to, correct things, man, make things right. People in the world, they don't got the ability to do that. That's being a reprobate. You can't. You don't know how to fix it, or you don't know what to fix. You don't know what's going on. You're just out here. You either fear the Lord, wait for His mercy, and go not aside lest you fall. Yeah, because if you go astray, everybody, messes up, and some brothers may mess up more than others. It's all different levels of the different things, man. It's just it depends on where your faith is at, where your belief is at. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna give up? Are you gonna throw in the towel? Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna get tired, lose patience, become bitter, become angry? You know, well, then the salt have lost its savor, then, hasn't it? If you just, you know, in your feelings, man, and upset about things, is when it tells you to just move forward, man. You just, stuck on whatever you're stuck on. All right, can't let it go, can't move forward, or you lose hope, give up, you throw in the towel, you get weary, you lose patience, disenchanted. Well, but I mean, if you don't pick yourself back up, well, that's surely destruction, man. The righteous fall 7 times, but get back up again. All right, that's the thing. Like Rocky, man. Rocky don't give up. Rocky go every round, bro. He get knocked down as many times as he has to get knocked down. In the end, he gonna win the fight just out of fucking pure endurance, bro. Out of just sticking to it, man, and not giving up. You wear the enemy out. He don't get worn out. He wears the enemy out. Hey, they said cleave unto him and, depart not away, man. Cleave unto him and depart not away. We gotta just believe, man. We gotta just believe because Esau is controlled by the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai. This guy, he got no say. He couldn't kill anybody that the Lord didn't want to be killed if he tried as hard as he could because it just wouldn't work. Because the Lord controls everything. Man, Yahweh Shema Shai willing, you know, the Lord puts that faith on us to just muscle through by straight up faith and just trust in the Lord, man. No matter what happens. You gotta build that trust, man. You gotta have work. Cause then when you have work, when you build, when you do things like that, you can be confident in your accomplishments. You can know, like, yeah, like I built that. You know, different parts of the house you might be working on, a part of the building you might be working on. You know, you're like, oh yeah, it look nice. It's just it's what it is, man. Cause you can look at what you've been building and be like, hey, man, give you confidence, give you strength. Knowing, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, you're able to build that. Help others build up, help each other build up. Hopefully, man, like somebody, brother, sister, can watch one of my videos and it puts something in place for him, man. Help him put something in place, I don't know. I can only hope. I can only hope I'm doing something. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing my best, and that's all I can do. So with that, hopefully it's edifying, man. Give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh by Shemal Shai, by Shema Kakodash, double honor to the apostles and those great millstones. Shalom, so for the elect.